Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we see if a company's got the right stuff or if it's just bluff. Today we are looking at Alkermes PLC and their latest update. This isn't a full financial report like a 10Q, but it's still packed with important information about who's running the show and how they plan to be compensated. The big news here is a new Chief Financial Officer, Joshua Reed. He's stepping into this role on September 15th, taking over from an interim CFO. This is a big deal because the CFO is the main person in charge of the company's money matters. Joshua Reed is no stranger to the financial world. He's got over 30 years of experience and has been a CFO at other publicly traded biotech companies like Omega Therapeutics and Aldire Therapeutics. He also has experience at a giant like Bristol Myers Squibb. He even has a business degree from the University of Michigan, which is a top business school. He's also been on the board of directors for another company called Scholar Rock Holding Corporation. So he's got a lot of board experience and leadership experience in the industry. He is a top business school. He's also been on the board of directors for another company called Scholar Rock Holding Corporation. So he's got a lot of board experience and leadership experience. In the industry, now let's talk about the money. As CFO, his base salary will be $15,000 a year. On top of that, he's eligible for a bonus that could be targeted at 50% of his salary, depending on how the company performs. For 2025, this bonus will be calculated based on the time he's actually with the company. And then there's the stock. He's getting a new hire equity grant valued at a whopping $3.5 million. This isn't just free money though. It's split between stock options and restricted stock units, and it will be earned out over 4 years. This means he has to stay with the company and perform well for the next 4 years to get the full value. This is a common way companies like Alkermes get their top executives to think long term. Let's look at what happens if things don't go as planned. If Mr. Reed is let go without a good reason, or if he leaves for a good reason, such as a major change in his job duties, he's entitled to severance. He'll get his current salary plus an average of his bonuses from the past 2 years, and this would continue for a year. He'll also keep his health benefits for that year. There's also a special clause if the company is bought or goes through a major change in control. If he's let go within 2 years after that happens, he gets a pretty good package. He'll get a prorated salary and bonus for the year he's let go, plus a lump sum payment equal to 1.5 times his salary and average bonuses. He also gets health benefits for 18 months. This part is designed to make sure executives are compensated even if they lose their jobs due to a merger or acquisition, and also encourages them to consider such deals knowing their own situation is well protected. It's important to note that Mr. Reed's appointment wasn't based on any secret deals with other people. Also, there's no family connection between him and any current executives or directors at Alkermes, and he doesn't have any personal financial stake in any deals that would need to be revealed. This kind of disclosure helps ensure transparency and prevents potential conflicts of interest. The company also put out a press release on the same day announcing Mr. Reed's appointment. This is pretty standard practice for these kinds of announcements. They've included that press release with this filing. And finally, the report is signed off by David J. Gaffin, who is the Secretary of Alkermes. So what's the takeaway from all of this? Alkermes is bringing in a seasoned financial leader at a pretty high compensation package. The stock options and severance packages are designed to incentivize long-term performance and provide security in case of unexpected changes. This is a pretty standard setup for executive compensation in the biotech industry. While the numbers seem high, they are in line with what you'd expect for a CFO of a company in this sector. The real test will be how Mr. Reed steers the company's financial ship and whether these incentives translate into actual leader at a pretty rate in case of unexpected changes. This is a pretty standard setup for executive compensation in the biotech industry. While the numbers seem high, they are in line with what you'd expect for a CFO of a company in this sector. The real test will be how Mr. Reed steers the company's financial ship and whether these incentives translate into actual performance and growth for Alkermes. What's your take on this executive appointment and compensation? Does it signal a positive or negative direction for Alkermes? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more corporate deep dives, and don't forget to join our Discord community to keep the conversation going. See you next time.